the streets are so like dead right now, like Tower 1 in the morning. It reminds me of the movie The Warriors. Remember The Warriors?
I do, vaguely.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
It was a weird time for me.
It was weird.
Yeah.
You know, gangs in the 70s were kind of weird.
Yeah,
you know?
Not really like the East Side, West Side, Bloods and Crips.
No. Back then they had the baseball clown zombies. You know, that's a pretty high maintenance gang to be in.
That's true.
You know,
it's hard to like beat up on another gang when you're wearing roller skates. All right, so we're here at the counter of Chameleon's Cafe with proprietor, bartender, really one of my favorite guys, Big Drew, or as I like to call him, Little Drew, just because I like to be contradictory like that.
Yeah.
So when you show up here, you got your little clipboard, you decide exactly what you want, you bring it up to Drew, he's gonna take care of you. How you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm good.
Okay, so this is a pretty wild thing. You got chicken and waffles, really late at night on a Sunday. Everything's pretty unique. What's your inspiration behind it? Why do you do this?
Okay, so late nights, you just finished the club, you're drunk, some chick that you just spent a lot of money on, it's not going home with you.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, all right?
I'm just saying. So what do you need? Some comfort food to soak up all that alcohol. And that's what Chameleon's about. Late night food with a lot of heart and soul.
See, that's why I come here. That's why I'm drawn here. Like it's Capistrano.
Yeah, good conversation. Meet some of your friends from the neighborhood or people that you were just partying with. And we're open late.
Well, I'm hooked. I'm telling you, it's really the place to go. And it is a niche. Nowhere else in town can you go and find chicken and waffles, let alone really late at night on a Sunday. So I really do hope it goes great for you. I can tell you it's one of the favorite places for me to be. Because it doesn't get any better than that.
Howdy, folks. I'm here with Charla. Charla, how are you this evening?
I'm good.
Good. I got a couple questions for you. So, me and my buddy Landon here, we love food and we love unique stuff and everything, and this is definitely a unique idea of what you guys brought to the Tower and to Fresno.
Okay.
So how long have you been cooking? What has been your interest in cooking?
Starting from a kid, in the kitchen with my dad. My dad's owned a couple of restaurants. My father's a real classic cook, made his own sausage, baked bread. My mother's a soul food cook, kind of whatever's in the refrigerator, put it in there and make it happen. So I had two trains of thoughts to work from. And it was really, you know how girls love their daddy?
Oh, yeah.
So it was just a reason to be under my daddy, to be in the kitchen, and I love cooking.
Wow. So this is a lifelong thing that you have with your family.
Forever.
Very cultural thing. That's awesome. That's what we truly love to see and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make for us a wine cooler.
I'm gonna make a wine cooler.
So
Every
what
month
is
I
one?
feature a wine cooler. This is a wineberry wine cooler. So basically, you start out with a little bit of Sprite. That's a lot of Sprite actually. That's too much Sprite. Start out with a little bit of Sprite on ice, something like that. And then you get some white wine, and I got my back to him, people didn't work it out. Great white wine. Oh, nice, you know.
Ooh, look at that.
In New Orleans, we like to keep everything 50-50.
Wow.
None of that shot stuff. And then, I got my little mixture that I can't tell anybody about, but it involves wild berries that I picked with my own two hands at the store.
Oh, wow.
Right at the store. I picked them out.
That's the best place to get it.
Yeah, right there. Picked them out at the store. That's a nice concoction, a little simple syrup, some berries, and two more things that I can't tell you about.
You can't tell me. Secret recipes.
Secret recipe.
That's the beauty behind it.
Give it a little stir.
Can I go ahead and try
That's
this?
yours.
Wow, guys, I'm excited. Here we go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Wine cooler.
Wine cooler, wild berry.
That's great.
All right, it's time to eat. Let's roll out. We're gonna see how the chicken looks. Come on.
Chicken! Alright, so we're finally in the kitchen with Drew. Drew's going to show us how he works his magic every Sunday night here at the Waffle Station, and then we're going to head over to chicken. So Drew, what do we do? How do we start this out, man?
Well, it's very simple. Here's the tools of the tray. You have your ladle, your spatula, my trusty waffle cutter, a little brush full of oil, and of course tongs. Here's our batter. Just take this. You don't want to pour too much. just enough. Kind of spread it around a bit.
Oh my goodness.
Fill in the craters.
That looks delicious right there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So your recipe for the batter, is that a secret recipe as well? Because I know you guys are all secret recipes about everything.
Actually, yeah, it's another one of those secrets. But you know, it's not one of those things where you can't come every week and partake in it. You know.
Right, right. Now, how long does it usually take to cook once you drop it down into the?
About 3 to 4 minutes.
3 to 4 minutes, so not
Yeah.
too long. Huh?
Not too long, not too long. And the waffles are made fresh to order.
So everybody gets fresh waffles. all the
Everybody
time.
gets fresh waffles. You know, that's the key. Hot, fresh waffles, butter melting, maple syrup.
That's all you need, man. That's
yeah.
all you need.
Yeah.
So while we got this, let's check on the chicken. What else we got over
Let's
here?
do this.
So how long have you been cooking, man? How long have you been doing this?
You
You've
know
been doing
what?
this for a long time?
As Charlotte pointed out, and our family, it's a tradition for the men in the family to cook.
Right.
And so, from my dad, who's a great outdoor grill smith, you know, just barbecue man, to my grandfather, who used to cook breakfast for us in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's just a men's tradition, and in Louisiana, that's just how it's always
Really?
been.
Wow. You know what I love is it sounds like you take so much pride in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what really makes a really good restaurant and a really good menu is that people that take pride in what they do.
I like to say we just keep it really down home. We keep it simple, but it's gonna be good every time. And there you have it.
That's it right there. Take a look at that.
There you have it.
Incredible.
And what we do after that, brush a little butter on top. Put it right here.
Voila.
Have our chicken join us real soon. There you have it.
There it is. And then you sell it.
And then you sell it.
Order up, baby. Here in the kitchen, man. With the man. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
He's the waffle and chicken god, guys.
Okay, so this is what we've been here for. This is what we've been waiting for, is the chicken and waffles. It is out, and as you can see, all of this golden brown goodness, it is amazing.
Right, right. And if you take a look at all this food here, the waffle, that's a homemade batter pressed in just your standard waffle press, but the homemade batter is really, really what does it. This is not frozen. This is not done 3 days in advance or comes in a package or industrial sized food. This is something that is homemade right here in the restaurant. Another thing, if you look really close at this chicken here, these wings, this is a side order of wings. I've got a set of wings here, also right here. They leave the tips on the wings. A lot of people don't know this, but the reason that you leave the tips on the wing like this is because the extra juice and everything that's in there, once you deep fry it, it circulates to the rest of the wing and it gives them that extra bit of taste. It's delicious. Homemade batter for the chicken too, by the way.
Absolutely, and usually when I've had chicken and waffles before, the chicken's, you know, pretty good usually, but the waffle is kind of like a afterthought, you know? It's pretty thin, it's almost like an Eggo status. That's not what we're dealing with here, you know? This is really a meal by itself, but then you add the two together and it's amazing. So really high quality on both of them, and that's the reason why I'm here every Sunday.
Now Landon, if we take a look at what we got here at our spread, what is our general price range? What are we looking at for all this?
Well, you can do the wings with your waffle, okay, and that's gonna cost you around $7. You can't do any better than that. You can also mix and match your chicken. I like to get like a boneless, skinless chicken breast and then the thigh as well. And I can do both of those pieces of chicken along with this waffle, and again, that's $7. So not a lot on the menu, but you know, when there's chicken and waffles, what else are you gonna get?
What else are you gonna get?
That's all I'm saying.
Pretty much all you need right there, huh?
Exactly. All the choices you need are what kind of chicken you're gonna get with your waffle. I think we've got just about a little bit of everything here.
Right.
So
Landon,
we're gonna go ahead and dig in.
I'm sick of looking at this food. I'm dying to eat it.
All right, if you want some of your own, you gotta head down this way, folks.
That's
Let's
right.
get it done.
Let's eat it.
Yeah.
So Landon, what the paper daily?
Yes.
50 cents.
Yeah.
Sunday it's $1.50.
It's supply and demand, Deon.
Yeah.
Everybody wants peanuts, so they gotta pay extra on Sundays.
Who knew chicken and waffles together were so delicious.
It sounds like an odd combination, but it's really ideal. I'm telling you, PB&J has got nothing on this.
Not at all.
So remember, folks, we're at 609 East Olive, where the 609 Grill used to be. See, it all comes together. You gotta head here. The after party on Sundays, it's where it's happening.
That's right. When you're done with the clubs and you're taking all your pretty clothes off, you gotta get down here for chicken and waffles.
That's
Am I
fair.
right?
That's fair.
Right.
So we hope to see you out here. I'm here every week, and Deon, well, whenever he can make it.
Right.
But you know what? Join us for chicken and waffles. We are the guys who like to eat. Thank you for joining us.
I like to eat. Do you like to eat?
That's fair.
You like to eat.
Most of the time.
Right, right.
Except for when I'm full.
Okay, we like to eat.